Hi, I don't normally do videos like this, but I was pretty pleased with my exit ramp recreation, so I thought I would do a video kind of breaking down how I made it, each individual track and sound design I did, that sort of thing. I want to keep this video pretty short, so I'm going to start with just kind of going over the different tracks, and maybe at the end I'll show some of my synth design. But yeah, I'll start there. So throughout the entire thing, there is this synth lead. And from this point on, it kind of just repeats. So there's this bit here. And then that just loops. And then underneath, there's a very similar synth right here. In terms of the actual properties of the wave, it's very similar to the first one, but it's just underneath, and it's kind of a nice harmony to it. That may not be, I'm sure it's not exact to how the original track is. I just did my best. It's a really dense track and it was hard to pick apart. I actually I made the whole thing in a slower tempo, so it was easier to pick stuff out. Right at the beginning here, this synth comes in. So that comes in right here. And that is reoccurring throughout the song. There's one right before the chorus here. And then it goes down here. Yeah, and that one appears one more time. Bass track is pretty simple, as you can see right here. Here's what it sounds like. It's a very sci-fi bass, kind of exaggerated. Not super interesting. There's a little bit of bending like here. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's this pad. I'll go through the synths later, but it's basically just a chorus sine wave with reverb and a little bit of randomization, that kind of thing. And then let's see, there is this very sparkly bell synth, and it comes back here. I love that synth. Once again, I designed all of these, but that one might have been my favorite. It's just pretty true to the original, and I thought it turned out pretty well. I've got these hats going out throughout the whole song. This is made up of 3 different samples. They're all panned a little bit differently. And then it just loops, and then when it gets to the chorus, there's this crash that comes in. Pretty simple, just loops. And then there's this kick and snare. I've got a snare sample, and then I've also got this spacey kind of percussion right here. That one's sort of quiet, but it adds just kind of some nice depth to it. And then the last instrument I've got, this one's really quiet. I can tell that in the original there's some sort of guitar, like R&B kind of funk Stratocaster guitar. And I didn't want to really recreate that because I'm trying to do this all with synthesizers. So I came up with this weird kind of plucking synth sound with a phaser on top of that, and it's really buried in there, so you can't really hear it that much in the song, but it's there. Automation, there's not much. I have the hats fade in at the beginning here, which is in accordance to this automation track here, and then I've also got these risers. I forgot to show these. It's just a reverse cymbal, pretty standard. So I will start from the beginning and fade stuff in. So first synth. Drum track here, which I forgot to kind of show. So all of the drums together sound like this. Oops, like that. Yeah, so nice solid drum track. I didn't do much processing with the drums. Normally I would like sidechain them to the rest of the instruments, but I didn't with this because I just kind of put them down and I thought they sounded good, kind of unprocessed, so I left them like that. here is, let me take out the drums and let's hear how that sounds. It. And then at the very end here, the time signature, as you probably have noticed, is very strange on this song. It starts like a quarter, not even that, it starts 3/16 of a measure in. It's super weird, but it loops like that, so you'll but yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, well, thanks for watching. Let me know if I should do more stuff like this, maybe for Spaceship Earth. It's pretty fun, and I hope you enjoy the track. See ya.